Look, I get it. You want more Castle Crashers. You want anything related to Castle Crashers. So, what if I told you I found it? You see, I found a game that is very heavily inspired by Castle Crashers, and I decided, why not give it a shot? Diving straight in, we find a very familiar looking castle, and we get a tutorial from a coked out unk who can't even spell pardon correctly. This game takes a very bold approach, and instead of different attacks and combos that you can chain together, you get a melee button and a magic button. Obviously making a game for the people, since I bet most of you only spammed the Y button when you were kids. We make quick work of the goons and Unk's continuous workplace harassment.
Dude, this music is so terrible. Oh my god, what the f*** is that guy?
And the princess gets captured by Pika.
What the f*** are these sound effects?
So, I would just like to mention real quick that when disabling the copyrighted game audio, so I could add some new audio in post, the game just decides to cut all of the game audio, but only for the first level. So, enjoy that, I guess. After a very long fight, we find our first boss. Then our second boss. and after each level we are treated to a minigame that can only be described as awesome. We change from our boring nobody into this cheese man that looks really cool so we can explore the forest.
Oh my god, there's no music. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Oh my god, this is still a ripoff. Okay, you cannot come into the chat and immediately hit the "oh no, SpongeBob took 50 Benadryls." You, what the f***? Ultimate? I have an ultimate? That's f***ing awesome. Oh, okay. I remember this part of Castle Crashers. What the f***?
Okay, so I think I'm starting to see a trend with the bosses here. No real problem, so we'll finish the level with destroying a car? Moving through the cave, we find some internet trolls having a sleepover and decide to be some real party poopers.
What's this do? What the f*** is that guy?
We make quick work of the Slime King and move on to go save our princess from the ogre. After being catfished and having our ears bleed, we slam this Cyclops wannabe because you could never replace my king. we hitch a ride with our pal Peyton and escape the angry Reddit trolls. Peyton pulls out his magical pocket boat, and we move downstream until... Well, I don't know why we're destroying cars in medieval times, but at least I can flex it now.
What the f is that?
Seeing we unlocked a new character, I go to equip him and we see that he does double the damage but takes double the hits. Plus he's a fish.
Sure.
I love fish. We go to look at the pets and...
That's... You can't name it that.
Yeah, so we will not be equipping any pets. Petless run. Let's go. That's the challenge for the video. It's petless.
Holy shit, I look stupid. Why? Dude, why is my head bobbling like that, bro? What? Oh no. This might remind me of something, actually. This is very reminiscent.
The game then throws a curveball at us, and instead of copying from Castle Crashers, they branch out.
Sonic Adventure 2? Alright, a boss room. Oh my god, it's okay. Hey, well, at least this seems original. Wait, is this just... Okay, no, never mind. Never mind, I spoke too soon. We hit this. I'm him. I'm just him. I'm him. I did it. I'm just better. Oh, okay. I got a cool new power. That's awesome. Oh, it's just Red Knight. Let's go.
Now it's time for the snow level with the snow enemies that are very unique.
What the hell? What? That's sick. What, I can dash with this? Oh, that's sick. Wait a second. Okay, peep this. It's actually tech. Do that. Okay, hold on. I'm messing with this. I'm messing with this. So I can hit this pretty much whenever I want. That's kind of insane, actually. Oh my god. What the hell? You know what? F it. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, that's clean as hell. I do be frickin' with that on the heavy side. Oh, okay. This reminds me of something. Did they spawn where I stand? Is that the bit? No, okay, thank God. Oh no. It's wraps for bro. Easy. Give me that. Is this actually new magic? Wait a second. Did I just get cool new magic, or is that just a thing that I have? What does this do? Okay, what the hell, man? No entering. Oh. Awesome. Guess that's what that did.
Now we get to the worst level ever. Imagine a Mario Ghost house combined with dumb hit detection and the existing fact that potions are very expensive. Sure sounds fun, so without further ado, let's go.
So I'm assuming this is any kind of magic. Yes, and this is any kind of melee. Cool, they stole the thing from Batman. At least they're more unique with the game they stole from. Actually, technically, this is still from. They still did this with the boss, the final boss. Wait a second. This isn't as unique. They just sit there. So it's gonna be a little. Oh, thank God. The fuck, Terraria? These, oh, that's what they do. Okay, come on, man. That's bullshit. Oh, perfect.
Looking back, we could have switched out people or grinded out potions, but you don't get good by playing lame, and if this is any indication of what's to come, we might not be having a good time. We put a hold on saving the world to do some grave robbing, because why the hell not, and find ourselves face to face with Skeletron. We found out that the real way to beat him is a little tech I found called Sit in the Corner and Time Rolls Until I Win.
Come on, thank God. Oh my God. Eat and die. Crazy skeleton.
Wasn't really until now that I realized that the roll is somehow unique to this game, at least compared to Castle Crashers, and there is a lot of immunity frames, so why not abuse it? After a swift victory, we sit through even more long, drawn-out bits of fighting to pad game time, which, looking back, would have taken so much longer if we didn't choose the fish guy, so be grateful for the damage you have, because you could have no health.
No, come on. Thank God. Fat gooner, bro. Fat gooner.
At long last, we entered the endgame. You can tell because they max out the enemies and give you the fun stuff. We board a pirate boat with the goal of sinking server alliances like into the bottom of the sea. Little do we forget that Requiem also allows cheaters on their servers. A lot. We get to the deck of the ship just for the bad guy to DC from the game, leaving us to fight the Kraken, because why not, I guess? We're this far, we might as well just fight him. So remember how the other bosses from earlier were really dumb because you just couldn't react to half of their attacks? So they fixed that problem with this one and made it so they just spam you with stuff, and it doesn't matter if you react or not because you're just gonna take some damage. Because why not, you know? Do you remember back in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies when the Kraken attacked the Black Pearl and, it shot a laser? Honestly, it's a highlight from me.
Oh my god. Finally. I killed so many goobers that they stopped spawning. That's what I had to do. I had to kill all of them. Stupid fuck.
Alright, time for the final level. I'm expecting a big boss fight with the 100% not a necromancer guy and a wholesome princess save with a party after it, and why is it an underwater auto-scroller? Alright, fine, let them cook, whatever. This game has been terrible already, but I'm assuming we can redeem it with this end bit. Why not? This could be peak game design. Just think about it. Alright, so by the look of it, the final boss of the game is so powerful that he has Poseidon protecting him, which is like, he's a pretty big deal. No shot. This can't be right. I didn't just spend my time beating some of the worst bosses in gaming just to find out that this is an unfinished game, right? Right? No, hold on, wait. The video is not done yet. First, I would like to say that, sadly, I will beat the rest of this game if they ever release it, which is a very big doubt on that one, but if it happens, I'll do it, you know, just like and subscribe and like notifications and stuff. Also, big ups on the support from the Titanfall video. Let's go. Woo! That video was very fun to make, so keep supporting. Also, comment games that you guys want me to play because I'm really running out of ideas right now. Alright, now we can end the video.